Hello everyone, I'm Cosmo and welcome to the continuation of my scrap mechanics survival adventure. Now before we get into today's video and I show you guys some cool stuff, I actually wanted to address a couple of things. So the first thing is that I actually ended up quitting one of my jobs recently and I have more time in my hands now to make more videos. I'm really excited for that. I'm really excited to make more content, more scrap mechanics survival content for that matter, and I'm really just excited because I don't have to feel like I need to fit, you know, big scrap mechanic projects into one long video. You know, I can space them apart, I can split them up into separate videos because the videos will be more frequent. So I'm really excited for that. Throw down a like if you guys are too. I'm pretty excited about this, and I hope you guys are too, because, you know, I know my upload schedule has been a little dodgy, and I'm just looking forward to being a little more consistent about that. Now, the second thing that I wanted to address is that this is actually not my first time recording this video, nor was it my first time saying that whole thing that I just told you guys about quitting my job. So I recorded this video, I don't know why I'm walking all around here, I'm just avoiding showing you guys the main part of the video. So I recorded this whole video already, and as you can tell by the title of the video, I built a farm. I finally built a farm, and I had this whole video. It was like an hour and a half of recording, and I showed how I was building the farm. I showed you know, all my struggles and all the thought processes that I went through, and then I went to edit the video, and guess what? I don't have any audio. So I ended up basically compressing 1.5 hours of raw footage into a 2.5-minute time-lapse video that I narrated to kind of you know, tell you guys what was going on. But before we get into that, I actually want to show you guys what's up with the monorail. So as you remember from the last episode, this thing was not working very well. It kept glitching through the beam, like through the monorail rail. Anyway, it kept glitching through it, and my rail kept popping out of the ground, and there was just some really funky stuff going on. So after that video, I actually talked to a couple of subscribers and Con, and we all, you know, tried different things, and a subscriber actually built one for me in creative mode that had suspension on the wheels, and it worked really well in creative mode, but for some reason the physics of survival just did not like it, and I just had to scrap it. Unfortunately, I couldn't use that design, and I ended up going with a rigid design yet again, with quite a few more supports. Let me zoom in here, with you know, more supports on the side there, and there's one support in the middle there up top, and that seems to do the trick. It works 99% of the time. It does still glitch through, but the main thing that I did, which was also by the recommendation of the comments, is here, let me oh nope, wrong button. As you can see, I have these posts now that hold my rail up, and those posts go all the way to the bottom of the lake and into the ground. As you can see, I have pistons on my gondola so that the, you know, what am I saying? The post glitches through the piston, and that way, you know, the gondola can still drive past it. Really, you know, not a very realistic way of doing it, but a fairly easy way of doing it in scrap mechanic. Nice little glitch. So anyway, now you also might notice that, oh, go back, it's a little too fast. I have 2 motors on there right now, and they're fully upgraded. So you also might notice that I have gaps. I have gaps in my rail, and it's not connected at all to the other section, which is why I have to have posts holding it up. So as a result, I ended up with 3 separate sections of rail that you know, that stretch all the way across to the island, and it seems to work quite well. I tried making the sections less than 256 blocks each in length. They're not equal, but you know, they're close enough, and it seems to do the trick. So if I actually get out here right now, I may be able to show you guys the ugliness that is below, especially here, because the issue is that you can't build into these rocks because they're not part of the static terrain. They're objects that are spawned, you know, into the world. So even if I extend this whole beam down into this rock, it's not going to be grounded because this is not a good anchor point at all. So as you can see, I had to do some funky stuff. I might make it a little nicer with time, but I just wanted to make it work. And let's get back to our gondola here. As you can see, I don't really have a docking station for it on this side yet, simply because I don't have a use for the island quite yet. I still might turn it into a farming island at some point, or I might just build something cool there. We'll see. But in any case, I started building a dock over there, and then I'm like, why am I wasting resources on this? So here we are. What else? I stopped the seed from turning. I thought that was unnecessary. I added some lights. Thought that was kind of cool. But once again, thank you to my subscribers. You guys know who you are. And thank you for the comment section, you know, for helping me perfect this thing and make it better. I'm happy with it. I know it's not perfect, but scrap mechanics not perfect. So you know what? We this is what we have to deal with, and I love it. It's fun. It's fun. It's good. It's good. It's great. 2 motors, you know, kind of eliminates any sort of necessity for other weird mechanisms. Just double bearings, and we're good to go. But anyway, enough of the gondola. I just wanted to show you guys and give you an update on it, seeing as I didn't really leave it off on a perfected note in the last video. So now you know, if you want to build a long rail, you got to split it up and go from there. And I'm thirsty. Now, let's get to the main part of the video. Now, a couple of things I actually want to mention is I don't know if I'm going to get bots spawning in my base. Because my base is so wide open, I'm worried that when I start farming, which we will be doing in this video, I'm worried that the bots will actually spawn in my base rather than outside of it, which would kind of suck. But if that does happen, then for the next raid I will just have to build a lot of platforms on the ground just to fill up the space and hopefully get rid of those spawn points. Now what I'm really hoping for is that they all come rushing through this wall, breaking through the wall, and it looks absolutely epic. I hope. That's the hope. But who knows? Gotta move my ATV here. Oh boy. I'm really bummed that I lost that footage, but I did, like I said, I am going to include a little time lapse here in a second to kind of show you guys what I did. Now, I have had a couple of comments saying that, you know, I'm using dev mode commands and all that stuff, and the only thing that I can say, guys, is if I was doing that, I would be way further ahead, and my stuff wouldn't look like junk. Like this platform right here, I want this to be our warehouse at some point, but I don't have the materials for it, and it's not priority. You know, the wall was priority, the farm was priority, and, well, we can't say the gondola was a priority, but man, the gondola is cool. So the only real waste of resources, well, waste, quote-unquote, waste, is the gondola, but that's alright. I love that thing. I absolutely love that thing. So, if I were to use dev mode commands, I tell you guys, and you know what, maybe down the line I will, because grinding in this game is very, very tedious. I do have to build a better combine, combine, I'm thinking of Khan's combine. I do have to build a better miner. That's, you know, part of the grinding time is on me because I'm still using this outdated thing. But other than that, you know, a lot of work goes into this game just to build stuff, you know. Just to build this farm right here that I'll show you guys in a sec is a lot of resources. Just yesterday when I was recording, I had to stop recording and go grind for 68 component kits and like a ridiculous amount of beeswax, a ridiculous amount of glue. Luckily I got clams galore, so glue wasn't an issue, but beeswax you gotta drive out and go looking for it, right? And for component kits you gotta go scavenge chests and whatnot, right? So it's it gets pretty hectic. But anyway, let's get into the main part of the video, which is the farm. Super excited about this, guys, and before I show you guys the farm, I'm actually going to play the little time lapse that I narrated for you guys, and then you know, you'll kind of be in the know and, you know, caught up with what I've been up to. So let's play it. Alrighty, so because I lost the footage, I'm gonna narrate this part, just show you guys the build process. So here I started building the frame and adding on a bunch of pistons to one side. I think it was something like 8 stock pistons, and that gave me enough range, or nearly enough range, to span my whole farm. I did have to end up cutting my farm down later, but that's fine, we'll get to that point. So as you can see, I'm putting on more pistons, I'm checking the range, and I'm just making sure that I have enough pistons to reach the full length of the farm. So here I am readjusting it because I realized that the starting point of my water cannon was good, but the ending point wasn't, so I was trying to kind of get it right for both. And well, here as you can see, the cannon has also started flexing the pistons, which I realized was a bit of a problem, and added some support beams for the pistons to slide on while it's moving the whole cannon rack back and forth. Here, like I said, I had to cut my farm down a little bit because my pistons didn't reach far enough, and that was just a simpler thing to do than, you know, work the math out for it and do it all over again. So here I thought I could get away with only pistons on one side and just kind of like a sliding rack on the other, but that didn't work out. I found there was a lot of flex in the whole system, and it really did need to be supported by 2 sets of pistons on either side. Here you can see me doing a censored system to activate the cannons. Basically the sensor goes over the blocks, it senses it, and it activates the cannons. I got the idea from, I believe his name is Mediocre Milton. That's his name. I'm going to have the dude's channel in the description below. Really cool guy, lots of cool videos on his channel, so definitely check him out. Now here you can see me messing around with my water system, just trying to hook up my cannons and see if the whole system will work. What I didn't realize at the time is having only 1 water container for 10 cannons is not nearly enough water to water the whole farm. I actually thought that my container, my regular storage container full of water, would be able to siphon water into the cannons, but I was wrong. So that other storage container you see in the video, it was just useless. It's full of water and all I can use it for is crafting now. But anyway, I hooked it all up, and as you can see, I'm hooking up all the cannons. I hooked it all up, I tested it, and I realized that I'm not getting enough watering coverage. As you can see, it only really watered every other plot, and that's not good. So I took some time, I did some more research, and I actually determined that I need more water containers. I need like 1 water container per 2 cannons, and I also needed my pistons to be slower, and for that I needed to upgrade them. So like 68 component kits later and tons of beeswax and glue, I built everything I needed to, and here we are now, guys. Let's check it out. Alrighty guys, well, I hope you enjoyed that little narration. It's the best I could do to salvage that footage. I was really upset that I lost it, but you know what? It happens. It happens. So you guys may actually have noticed that the farm looks nothing like it did at the end of the time lapse, and that is because before I realized my footage was corrupted, well, not corrupted, I don't know what happened, my audio just didn't exist. I did some tidying up and I made it a little prettier, you know? Gotta have it look a little more professional. Can't just having it look all jank and stuff, because yesterday, oh, I missed one. Yesterday I just wanted to, you know, get it all set up and get it working, and then after I recorded the video, I decided to, you know, make it nice for the next video. Turns out the next video is today because I have to re-record yesterday's video. Ugh.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
It's all good. I'm loving this. It's making me feel good that I can show you guys this now, fully working, and we can do some raids, and we don't have to wait for that for another video. So before we do that, let me show you. Here is my button that does everything right now. For the moment, I'm only doing automatic watering simply because it's not that tedious to plant, and it's very, very, very easy to collect manually. So eventually I will have an automatic planting system, but right now I just have automatic watering. Now I have a sensor here which is on a piston, and it's on a piston because I need it to be retracted on the way back. I'll show you guys here. Here, I'll just do a cycle. So see, it retracts, or rather extends the piston so that the sensor goes over this grid of blocks, and then it stops, and I can shut that off. And as you can see, the sensor gets retracted, and it doesn't trigger the water cannons on the way back. So that was kind of my way of getting around that problem, and I thought it was pretty cool. Also got a light, you know, that tells me that my thing's on. Now, not that I need that, but I thought it was cool. This is made out of tier 3 metal, and obviously I have some saws here that I ran out of materials for all the way around, but hopefully these will be a bit of a deterrent for the bots. I know they don't deter them constantly, like there is a period after which they're like, whatever, who cares, let's just attack it anyway, but I think this will help my defenses. I know I gotta work on my defenses. I will work on that in the future videos. For now, I just want to farm on my 180 plant. Oh, what? Did it miss some? Oh no, that's just the way the light was shining. I was like, did it miss some? Oh, what? It missed the first one? That's not cool. Wow, I'm offended. I'm extremely offended. That was working. Way to go. That was working yesterday. Well, I'll have to do something about that. Whoops. Intermission. Technical difficulties. Okay, did that do it? It didn't even do it. Okay, whatever. Who cares? We'll figure it out. I don't know why it worked. It worked earlier, but it happens. Are these on slow? These are all on slow. So yeah, initially this was 8 pistons and they were all unupgraded, but that just ended up being way too fast and the watering system couldn't keep up. So, you know, 4 upgraded pistons, 8 upgraded pistons, 68 component kits. And this is my pump station, which well, in the time lapse it was just the pumps and the water containers, but I built a little shack around it just to, you know, make it a little more immersive. You can see around here it's just pumps, just my 5 pumps, and I can turn this off, green light off, blue light off, station's not pumping. Just, you know, just for me to know if my button's on or not, in case I turned it off accidentally or something. So yeah, that's my pumping station, my fake pipe, just to, you know, have it all in one creation, so that I can have my connections to the water cannons, 2 water containers, sorry, 1 water container for 2 cannons, and yeah, I'm so, oh jeez, I triggered the sensor. Oh, what, it watered it? Okay, whatever, you know, whatever. Oh, it watered it just now, derp. Maybe I gotta put another block here. I might need to put another block there. Obviously, it's all water now, so it's gonna be hard to tell, but I'll just take some blocks. Also, here's the chest that I was talking about in the time lapse, full of water. I guess it's gonna be used for crafting now. I thought that big storage container could be used to source water for the water containers, but I guess not. So, what was I doing? Oh yeah, okay, so 1 more block there. Paint it. You know, for now I'm not gonna paint it. I don't want to waste paint. If it works, I'll paint it, but if it doesn't work, I don't. Yeah, I'll just take it off. But anyway, so I guess, it's time to start farming, guys. I think the best time to start planting is midnight. Am I correct? I don't even remember anymore, but I do have a bunch of seeds here, and I'm gonna plant a bunch of stuff, and we'll go from there. I'm gonna have to set up chests for all my plants, I think. But I'm just waiting to see how I'm going to get attacked. I want to see how this farm gets attacked in this environment. You know, where they're coming from, and just in general, like, what kind of precautions I need to take for the future raids. I definitely need to build some kind of defense system. So that's, you know, that's for sure. But in any case, let's test out this farm. I'm really excited for the automatic watering system. I did want to make one with only 1 watering cannon, and it goes in an XYZ pattern, sorry, in an XY pattern, and waters each plot 1 by 1, but that takes a little more logic, a lot more logic, and I wasn't willing to get into a project like that. I just want to start farming right now so I can get the spud gun and keep progressing in the game. I'm rambling at this point. All I'm trying to say is I just want to start farming. That's all, because everybody's been doing it for a while, and I'm just, you know, here like la 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 la. So anyway, I guess it's almost time to start farming, because it's, yeah, we're not far from midnight. So what should we plant? What do we have in the back here? What do we got in this thing? Ooh, blueberries, more blueberries, bananas, potatoes, tomatoes. You know what? Let's just take all of that. Let's just take all of that, and we'll plant a bit of everything. Whatever. When I run out, I'll just plant the next thing. I have to wait a bit, otherwise it will detect my farming. Yeah, good thing I didn't start. It'll detect my farming right as soon as I do it before midnight. Well, if I do it before midnight, it'll trigger it at midnight. Jeez. I'm so flustered, guys. I just hope this audio is recording. We'll know soon enough. I actually had this trailer connected to my ATV, but I had to go looking for beeswax and, you know, some other stuff, and I had to take it off, but maybe we can do that while we wait. Boom. Perfect. This thing's awesome. Little farm ATV. Oh yeah, I had the speed all jacked up because I was roaming around. Don't need that much speed. Oh, I guess we can plant now. Well, I guess I'll plant. I wanted to ride the ATV. Okay, perfect. Plant, plant. So definitely need to automate this at some point, but for now we're just gonna time lapse it. What? Okay. Did I do it at the wrong time? Was I supposed to do it at like 4 AM? Whatever. I don't care anymore. If I get raided several times, that's just more resources for me. I don't mind. 180 plants, guys. That's what I got here. Or yes, room for 180 plants. Not yet 180 plants. I'm just planting anything and everything. I think I'm planting a mixture of like tier 1, tier 2, and tier 1.5. Because spuds are tier 1.5, if I remember correctly. Alrighty. I think I've got every plot filled in. Just to be sure, let's run that. I don't know. These got watered. Who cares? Now we basically wait. Oh, okay. I'm like, what's that sound? That's the pump. Oh, I thought it was bots knocking at the door. That would have been fun. Well, I don't know, guys. I hope I have enough defenses. That's all I can really say. I'm definitely going to have to build some defense devices. But for now we'll just have to make do. Oh, beautiful. Sunrise. Lovely. What can we do while all that stuff farms? I don't want to just cut the video and wait. I want to do something. What should we do? As you can see, I cleaned up my my base a bit actually. I moved all my scrap here. It was a little more organized until I started building stuff like that shack over there. But, you know, it's all good. It's still consolidated here. I wonder if I have enough... You know what we could do? I wonder if I have enough materials to build chests. Even small chests would be nice. What do we have? Where is it? Here we go. Ooh. And big chests? Ooh. Oh man, I don't know. Like I have component kits, but it's just I want to save them. I don't want to use them. I don't have a lot of electronic kits anyway, so I can't do that. I do have a lot of glue. I have a ton of glue. But that's about it. So you know what? We'll just make some small ones. We'll just make some small chests, and then that'll be perfect. Let's do that, and then we will build some storage area, maybe behind here. That'd be cool.
2 hours later.
Alrighty guys, I made a bunch of small chests, and while we wait for, you know, my ultimate destruction, I am going to build a little storage. Okay, that's weird, guys. So I'm building this thing, and all of this stuff has already been... It's good to go? Okay, I'll go with that. Works for me. I'm gonna have to fight things off in like 2 in-game hours here. Well, that's fine. This is good. This is nice. Harvesting lots of stuff. Perfect. This farm is already paying off. Okay, well, I gotta get my sledgehammer out. Let's go. I'm ready for this. 3, 2, 1. Yep, they spawned in my base. Dang it. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, no. Run. Run, run. Oh, no. Oh, there's so many of them. Oh, no. Please don't. Please don't kill me. Okay. Okay. We're good. Oh, no. They're attacking the farm. Gotta get closer to the farm. Gotta get closer to the farm. No, get away. Get away. Get away. Get away. Get away. Get away. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. I need health, I need health, I need health. Oh, they were in their last health. Perfect. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my goodness. No, come back. Come back. Come back. Oh boy. Okay. I think that's it. Too much, guys. Too much. Oh my lord. Okay, well, now we know they spawn in my base. That's not good. Gonna put some of this stuff away here quickly. Let's get the rest of the stuff here, and then we will make an assessment. Also, let's see if this waters. It randomly missed one here. That makes no sense. It watered the other ones, though. That's good. Oh yeah, I gotta collect all this stuff, too. I'm gonna bring my collector for that. Perfect. A lot of circuit boards. Haven't really been getting drops, component kit drops from Haybots. I don't know if that's new or what, but no bueno. Alrighty guys, so what did I learn from that? I learned that my farm's cool and I get a lot of crops, but they all spawned in my base. So that tells me that I need to build more stuff in my base, and I also definitely need to build some kind of traps. I need to build traps, I think, on this side of my base, and I need to build traps on this side of my base. I think the two sides will cover it. Hopefully I'll just kind of have to wait and see and test some things out, but I think that's gonna be the way to go. I do need the spud gun, that's for sure. I do need the spud gun, and now that I have all of these crop plots that I can plant stuff with, I can actually get a spud gun. Now I think I also need to get a villager, so I'm gonna have to build a vehicle that can load a villager up onto a flatbed, and that way I can take him to the trader as well. But here we are, guys. I mean, it's a pretty simple farm, but it definitely does the trick. As you can see, I got a lot of stuff from it. Yo boy's not gonna be hungry no more. Okay, there's nothing in those chests, but definitely a cool farm. I might have to expand on it with time, but for the time being, this is perfect. I have to start taking stuff to the trader. I have to go find the trader. Pretty sure I know where he is. But yeah, that's going to be in the next episodes, because in this one I just wanted to update you guys on the gondola, update you guys on my farm, do a little raid. And I don't think I'm going to do a second raid. I was thinking maybe we can do a couple, but really, you know, once you see one, you've kind of seen them all, especially one of this level. When I do a bigger raid, I will most definitely record it, and I'll probably, maybe slip a quick raid into videos here and there. But now I just know what I need to do to make my farm better, what kind of defenses I need to make, and ooh, I'm thirsty. Well, what do you know? I got some blueberries. I don't think I needed to build this like armor crypt for my vegetables, but we did it. It is what it is. Gotta put some lights in there. I'm gonna quickly finish that up. Alrighty guys, here we go. My crypt is done. I don't have a button on the inside, but that's okay. Don't really need that right now. But I got all my veggies here, I got all my fruit, and I think I did pretty well this episode. I gotta say, as bummed as I was about my other footage, not working out and all my audio being missing, I'm pretty happy that I got to show this to you guys. And I'm actually pretty happy I got to do a raid a lot sooner than I anticipated, because I never even tested growing anything on this until just now, because I wanted to, sort of watch it with you guys. And now I know that you guys are watching this after it happened, but I did want to get my initial experience on recording, because, well, as we can see, they did spawn in the base just as I expected. But we will mitigate that, we will fix that, we will keep making this farm better. I'm really excited. But as it sits, I am really happy with this farm. Now I noticed that the guys actually didn't care about this side, obviously, so I might just remove these and put them on the other side, because I saw the little greenies avoiding these ones and going to the side of them. So that's the first thing that I can really do if I'm gonna do any raids off camera here afterwards. But yeah, so lots of improvement, but also already pretty sweet. 180 crops, pretty satisfied with that. Automatic watering system, once again, thank you to Mediocre Milton for that suggestion. He has a pretty cool video on his, and I just checked it out to get some inspiration. So without further ado guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Unfortunately, it's not the video that I wanted to make, but I think it still ended up being a pretty cool video, because we got to test my farm. I keep saying that. I'm just really excited about my farm, guys, okay? But if you did like the video, please leave a like down below. It really helps the video be seen by other people. The algorithm does its magic. If you're not subscribed, subscribe with notifications on, and that way you can stay up to date with all the future videos. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you very much for your support. I really appreciate it, guys. Bye.